grandbaby's in. I don't know. Maybe I'll put her channel's name in the description. But she had a topic on why she doesn't go to church anymore. And I just felt compelled to chit chat and talk. Because it was a time. It's okay, Boogie. Now you gonna fuss. You hey. Hey. Stop. Wait. Stop. 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 TT gotta do your hair. Stop. Stop. Now lay down, let me do your hair, okay? 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 Let me two kisses. Mwah. TT love you. Let me do your hair. I know you don't like it. It's gonna be okay. It ain't gonna take me that long. So anyway, she was okay. It was a time that I didn't go to church. It was a long time that I didn't go to church. It was a time that I gave up everything but God. I just did not believe. And it was people based. It wasn't God based. And she was saying that she doesn't go to church anymore because it's basically people based. And that's like the worst reason ever to stop doing anything, really, people based. Now, if you have a legitimate reason, that you feel you have a legitimate reason, and you want to turn your head the other way, baby, and you just don't want to go to church no more for whatever your reason is, something deep down inside you, but don't you let nobody stop you from doing anything. Because she was like, she loves going because it's something about when you're together with fellow believers. It's nothing better than that if you believe in God. Like really, it's nothing better than being with people, like-minded people on anything that you endeavor to do. Like me and my friends, you know I got the friends on my hands. Me and my friends, when we're together, it's nothing better than that. Because we're like-minded individuals. So it tends to flow well. And part of her problem or reasoning was that she was upset how other people were being treated in the church. And I say speak on it. When I have an issue at my church, I call my pastor and I have conversations with my pastor. And he either helps me to understand his rationale where I no longer have that issue, or he takes it into consideration and addresses the matter for me. You know what I'm saying? So and my church is a smaller church, so maybe that's why. But my church in Chicago was a mega church, just about. It's not a mega church in today's standards of mega churches, but back in 1999, it was a mega church. It's nowhere near. I don't know how big it is now, but back then it was nowhere near what mega churches are today. But it was huge. However, when I wanted to talk to my pastor, I can call him on the phone and talk to him directly. And so I feel like if you're at a church and you're a member of that church and you're paying tithes to that church, then you should be able to talk to the pastor or administrator, whoever you need to get your problems addressed within the church. If you got issues with what's going on in your church, you're a member of that church, then you go and you talk to who you need to talk to have those things addressed and to get an understanding. And if the understanding ends up being this is how this church is, and you don't agree with how that church is, then you pick up, you take your membership, and you go find you another church. It took me 7 years to find a church that I felt like it was home for me. My church that I'm in now is home, and it's been home for me for at least 6 years. I've been down here 50, yeah, 6 or 7, maybe even 8 years. It's been home for me, but it took me 7 years to find it, and then it took me another 2 years before I actually joined because I believe in making sure where I'm gonna be fed at, I'm actually gonna be able to eat. And I mean being fed by the Spirit. And I feel like the church that I'm in does that. Now, do I agree with absolutely everything my pastor and my first lady say or do? No, because I had an issue with Christmas trees being in our foyer at the church, because y'all know I don't believe in all of that. I don't think that if that's something you celebrate at your house, I think you should have it at your house. I don't think it should be in the sanctuary. Nor do I agree with all kinds of different programs in church. But if you have your program like my church, most programs are after church. Like we have church service, and then the children are getting Christians. We have church service, and then it's gonna be a Christmas program or whatever. So you can choose to go, but every day we have regular. Every Sunday we have regular church, and every Wednesday we have Bible study or kingdom classes is what my church call it. And you can bank on it. So I can get past a couple of things. And that's when we was at our old building. We have a new building, so I don't know if the tree is gonna come into play. As of right now, it hasn't. So I just wanted to come in and chit chat on that. Don't let people, because I did that. I let people stop me from going to church. I let people and they wicked ways stop me from going to church and doing something that I absolutely love doing, because I love going to church. I love praising the Lord, and I love praise and worship. And I love when the preacher preaches and teaches. You know what I'm saying? I take notes. And again, if I have questions or issues with anything that goes on, I go to my pastor and I talk to him about it, because he's my pastor. I talk to his wife about it if I need to. And that's it. And I leave it there. I go, it's okay, baby. I leave it there. I go talk to the pastor. I get my answer. I get my resolve. I pray on it. Sometimes pastor can't help me. Sometimes he has to give me the word and let me look it up and let me meditate myself. And then I come back to him and we have even more discussion. But he don't let it go until I'm good. Yeah, I'm almost finished. He don't let it go until I'm good. And then even then, he may call and check on me later on in the week and be like, that thing we was talking about, you good, right? Do you need some more scriptures? Do you need some more anything? And like my pastor, yeah, I am where I'm supposed to be. So you have to find where you're supposed to be. I don't think that you should give up because of something that people did. Now, the thing that made her leave though is she felt like the gay people should be able to sit on the board and sing in the choir and be openly gay with it. Okay, here's my take on that. And I'm not judging anybody. Because like she said, adultery is wrong, and they were people who did that was able to come back from that and being. I'm not at her church. That's not how we rock and roll at my church. You gotta do. So that being said, there are rules and regulations in all churches. You have to abide by or follow. And if again, if it's not what you thinking, and ain't nobody, should no pastor nowhere change the church for you. Should no pastor not change the church, try to change the Bible for you. Try to make you comfortable in your sin. You don't need to be comfortable in your sin. You need to come to church, know what you're doing, and break from it. You don't need to be comfortable in your sin. And I'm of the belief that no sin is worse than the other. However, you should not be comfortable in your sin. You shouldn't go to church and feel like you shacked up with your dude at home is okay, and come to church and everybody be like, yeah, that's cool. Now, should nobody browbeat you? But if pastors start talking about the fact that no one should be shacked up, you shouldn't then say, "Oh, I'm not coming back to church because see they picking on me because they know I'm shacked up." Don't shack. They picking on me because they know I'm. We are baby.
Is it in the rice?
Huh?
In the rice?
Yeah, it's but you gotta find it. But yeah, we got some.
Oh.
But nobody again, find a church that suits you. That's all. That's the end and beginning of it. It's in the Bible. Fornication is wrong. Shacking up is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Homosexuality is wrong. And if somebody is living in their sin, openly living in their sin, then they shouldn't have a leadership role in a church. I'm gonna even bring it all the way back to Tawanda. I'm not where I should be, so that's why it's taking me so long to find me a place in church. I go to church every Sunday, but I'm not a part of any board. I'm not a part of any membership. I go to the singles meet as a lame person, and I go to church as a lame person. I have not signed myself up to anything because I feel like until I'm right, as right as I can get, I don't need to be trying to do it. And is there some people that are in leadership roles and stuff that ain't right? Well, that's between them and God. I'm not gonna do it if I'm not right. If my pastor asks me to do anything, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna do what he asked me to do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me signing up and going in and pretending to be something that I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, I would have issues if I came to church and I knew that somebody was openly doing some stuff and then they trying to tell me what I should and should not do. That's why I had issues in the singles meeting for a long time. Cause who ran the singles meeting? Married folks. How are you as a married person gonna tell me as a single person how to walk a single walk when you ain't walking it? You can't to me. I need somebody to help me that has been through it. And if you ain't been through it, if you ain't been single for years, if you ain't been celibate for years, then how can you tell me to keep myself and me receive it in the right manner? It may not work. It may not work out well for you, bro. May not work out well for you, sis. Cause I'm gonna call you on your BS, and it's just that simple, you know. But I don't know what I'm doing with her hair. I'm trying to get her something that'll work out with her for at least a whole week. I probably won't have her for the next 2 weeks, but I like to send her home with her hair done. And what exactly I'm doing, I don't know. I want her to have beads. I don't have any beads, but I'm sure her mom has beads. I want her to have beads in the back, this inverted braid in the front, and then a beaded ponytail. I think that's what I'm going for. But I explain it to her mother in the morning, and hopefully she got beads at the house so she can make it work. But anyway, I'm finna go back to watching YouTube. If I find something else that I just wanna jump on here and talk about, I will. Oh, I got one more vid already put together, and then I am currently editing. I got yesterday vid just sitting in here. You know I can't upload video. I don't know how I could do this live screen thing, cause I can't upload videos from my house. My internet just won't act right, and I don't have service for my cell phone in here without the internet, so I can't upload from my house. Once I get in the car and go up the street a little bit, I can upload from my phone, no problem. Just when I'm in my house, it don't work. But probably tomorrow I'm gonna hit y'all with um two vids, cause it'll be for Saturday and for Sunday. I'll be putting them up Monday when I'm out and about. So, uh, Holler at y'all later. And more than likely, she'll be at the end of the video with her little hairdo that I figured out what to do with. Alright, I'll hit y'all later. Bye. Guess I gotta finish this braid before I get off, huh? I'm a sleepy angel.